you know, how they were, you know, blocking the wind for their main rider, stuff like that. All that stuff is very interesting, very interesting. If I ever do get my bike, my Bateki up and going, yeah, I would probably go in some local races, but like, you know, 10 to 20 kilometer races, like 200 kilometers, no. You know, it just, you know, not in the beginning. Like, it wouldn't be worth it for two reasons. Number one, the danger. Number two, the cost. You know, like how reliable. Like, I know that Bateki is going to be really fast, but how reliable will it be, right? Like, you know, depending on the course, right? So, and there is, like, for example, probably races that are fairly local too, but they're all like gravel bike and mountain bike, because it's mostly off-road here, right? So that's other things. But no, I for me, racing is road bike, because that's where you see the insane speeds, right? Like seeing guys on the flat pedaling over 60 kilometers an hour. I can do that, but not for the endurance that they do. Like keeping the pace at 50 kilometers an hour, 48, 50 kilometers an hour. That's work. Like you got to be in shape to do that. But if you can maintain 20 to 25 kilometers an hour, you can do your 160 kilometer run per, you know, in a day. You know, like if you can maintain 25 kilometers an hour on that, which would be very hard, but 20 is not that hard to maintain on that. To do it, that's why, like I say, 100 miles in 10 hours on this bike, in the condition it's in, with my age, with my fitness level right now. But I would need like a week of rest and stuff like that to do it. And then I'd need probably about 3 days or 4 days just before I, you know, like just to kind of like lay in bed and recuperate, because that would take a lot out of me. But it would be doable. You know, like it'd be something I would do for charity, like raising like a crazy amount of money. The only things I would do is just for reliability purposes, put new tire tubes and tires on it, just because, you know, or have, you know, somebody following me with new tires and tire tubes, you know, because if I had to change the tire on the side of the road, that's what I'd have to do, right? Like, you know, like a real race where it's, they used to race like that, where there was no support. When something broke, you had to fix it, like those round the world type races, right? So really cool, really cool. But anyway, I thought I'd go on that. But reliability, one thing about steel bikes is they're kind of built to last, even when you neglect the hell out of them. Like this bike, it has a lot of rust on it, but the funny part is it mainly stayed in a garage. So I don't know where most of the rust came from. You know, like this bike, I don't think has a lot of use. It's been crashed a few times. It was my client's, it was her bike, and I guess she must have crashed it, or her granddaughters crashed it, or whoever crashed it. They did crash it enough to crook at the front end, so so you're riding the tires like slightly on an angle like this. That costs you some speed. But anyway, I thought it was an interesting concept. Like could this thing do the Tour de France route, you know, in the allotted time? Probably not. With the strongest rider, probably, but it'd be close. And what would get him? The weight. The weight would get him. Every hill would slow you down so much. But if you train with this and then jump on a 21-pound bike or a 19-pound bike or a 16-pound bike, you will freaking fly. Because you'll, like, when you get on a heavier bike, you don't notice it. When you go from a heavy bike to a light bike, that's when you understand that the weight means something. There's other factors too, this tire size, the, you know, but we're just comparing yourself to yourself. The rider, you're the rider, and what can you push faster, you know? Yes, taller wheels will help you out probably more than the weight will. That's the issue I have with this, where it's faster than the other bikes just because it has taller wheels, but it's heavier, right? But a lighter bike with taller wheels will help you out even more. A lighter bike with taller wheels that weighs less will help you out the most. So, yeah. And a bike with a motor in it, well, that's just cheating. That's just cheating. Although I would like to get another motorbike. But anyway, yeah, so there's my blog for today, my cycle blog for today. I gotta go home, work on my car, see if I can get that darn thing going. See if I can get New cell phone camera, or cell phone working, get that thing working. There's always something. Anyway, there you go. Oh yeah, now if you haven't noticed this, for the first time this season, I'm wearing shorts. Finally got a day where I can wear shorts. There you go.